What is going on, guys? Trying a different camera angle out today. Mix things up a little bit. This is what my desk looks like. So you're over there. Chat is right here. Right here we got the Avengers, obviously, and then over here, Thor versus the Hulk. I don't know if you can see it, but audio. Let me turn that shit off. Okay. Repost this to the Discord. Let me know if you get the notification, by the way. Oh, what's up, dude? Golem, Hologram, Mega Man, Dusan, what up? By the way, we're streaming on Twitch. I would appreciate it if you guys go hit up the Twitch. PC Express, what up? What's good, bro? Dude, we're just going to hang out for a minute, let some people join. Then we're going to look for some gerbs. Notification squad. Thank you. 5-minute code, what up? Someone made their name in Discord at everyone, so I have to sort through everything. Got the YouTube notification? Nice. Hi, bro, dude, what's up? How's your Friday? You guys having a good Friday? I think it's like, what, 2 o'clock on the East Coast, 12 o'clock for me. Volume very low. So the reason I do this is because I don't want there to be a lot of white noise. Discord in the back. Brandon Evans gang. That boom gang. We're live on Twitch too. I'll turn up the volume, but I just don't want to peak. How many hours it takes to be a web developer? So you need approximately 2,022 hours and 26 minutes and 34 seconds. So, I mean, if you quit before that, I'm sorry, you're just not getting a job. Twitch is lagging. Give it a second. Should be okay. I don't have anything open. Stealing bandwidth. Maybe AVG. Oh, I forgot I installed AVG. RIP. All right. Do you think you can land a job with only C and C++? By the way, I'm still in college. Probably not. Unless it's the C and C++ job. Then maybe. Just came over from YouTube. Appreciate you. Here is the Twitch channel. I appreciate it if you go follow me over there. Really want YouTube to give me my join button, but they won't, so I'm forced to go to YouTube. You gotta get those last 34 seconds or you're not getting a job. I mean, you might as well. Why what? Microsoft was using Twitch. They were using Amazon is what they were using. Graduated from coding bootcamp. You're looking for jobs. You learn the MERN stack. Do you think I need to learn Java or Python? It's a no-brainer. You need to learn Python. Is it really lagging? See, turn off Slack, Evernote. What else I got running? Steam. Oh, it could be Steam. Hold. No, Steam's not updating anything. Really? Oh no. What about now? I don't know what I have open. Hold on. This is terrible. I installed AVG. Did we make it? Did we finally made it? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what I did, but thanks, Comcast. All right, thanks for sticking through, stream. All right, cool. Am I at least HD-ish? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Hit me with the questions. You have Comcast? That explains it all. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try this one more time then. Let me know if it gets laggy. If it doesn't get laggy, it shouldn't get laggy. This just takes up GPU. All right. Guys, if you're here and you enjoyed that lag, please hit that thumbs up for the lag. Is the stream just starting? Yeah, we're just starting to get over the lag at the beginning. Why is the US internet such garbage? It's actually not garbage. I have a really good upload and I have 1,000 down. So like I have gigabit. Actually, it's usually more. I think it was just the antivirus I put on my computer the other day. All right, cool. We're in. We made it. All right, so US internet, it's expensive. All right, there's a couple questions. Hey, I love your video. So you wanted to learn the MERN stack. Should you learn Java or Python? You should learn Python. 100% Python. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, please go over to Twitch and enjoy it there. I would appreciate that more. What's the interview process like for remote is what I read there for a second. It's going to be, I mean, it's all going to be online, right? They might fly you out. That actually happened to Taylor, the CTO video I dropped earlier. Avengers, yeah, got to have the end game. This is just Ragnarok over here, but I really like Thor, so. It's going to, I mean, they might fly you out. It's just going to be a code test after code test and a hangout, which is a culture fit. That was mine. I did a code test, take-home code test. Please do this in a week. Document your GitHub as you do it. Submit it, and then they did another interview, and they were like, oh, we really like you. Cool. And that was it. For who are you hunting job? We're not job hunting yet. We're just, we're getting there. We're getting there, boys. I'm graduating, currently panicking about finding. It's all right. Panicking doesn't help you, okay? So, number one, panicking does not. Turn it this way if I'm going to look this way. Panicking does not help. Just, you need to have projects. Any recommendations? A strong candidate? I mean, right now, if you don't have a portfolio site or projects on that portfolio, it's not. That's what you need. What is LAMP stack? Laravel, Apache. I forget what the M is. Mac and PHP, I think. It's got a Ryzen, nice. Should you go web dev or data science? You're finishing CS and working on web dev and data analytics at work. Which should I specialize? I can't tell you which one to specialize, but Roberto, I think you just got a job in Atlanta recently. If my memory recalls here. It's up to you. It's more of a passion project at that point. Are you looking for a new Patrick? So we're doing different. Like, I don't want to do web dev again, at least not for a little bit. I want to give Lambda a chance to like change their curriculum and let kind of cool off. But actually, I have a video that I recorded a little bit. I recorded yesterday, and it's with a girl at Lambda School. Her name is Tom, and she's doing UI UX. Linux. Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. It could be Laravel too. I don't know. What should I learn first? React is the most popular. Angular is the most full-fledged. Vue is, I don't know. I've never done Vue. I tried to learn it, and I was like, this is really weird. Everything's in one file. Binging the videos, just got off for a roll yesterday. Thanks a bunch. Keep up the solid content. Matthew, congratulations. Thank you. Just started Web Dev Bootcamp. Thanks to your motivation. Really excited. Cooper, it better have something guaranteed for you. I mean, when I say job guarantee, it doesn't mean you get a job. It means if you don't, you get your money back at least, or you don't pay until you get one. So I'm just looking out for you. Someone linked me. They're like, I just read that job guarantees are a scam. And I'm like, what? This sounds like someone who works at a boot camp without one. As CSS becomes more versatile, do you think CSS preprocessors will slowly deprecate? Probably. Her name is Tom. It's T-O-H-M. She's from Israel, so it's a pretty normal name there. Was learning Flask worth it? Worth for what? What do you want to do with it? What's up, Josh, man? Ice Bite, dude. What's up? Just interviewed with a job who puts people through a 3-month boot camp before starting. Thought it was interesting. It sounds pretty normal. That's called training. They can call it boot camp, but it's just training. What IT path do you suggest for a person with low math skill? All right. Well, luckily for you, web dev is not really math related. You're trying to grow a beard. We can be beard bros. I don't think that you want to see this beard. Look at this. See it? See this 5 o'clock? It's not, I'm not proud. All right. Just started Thinkful's full stack flex bootcamp. Any thoughts on Think? I don't really know much about Thinkful. I reached out to them and they just kind of ghosted me. So I don't really have much to say. I know they have like an ISA and a guarantee, and that's as far as I've explored. I know my friend Katie, she mentors there, but she only mentors one person. I think she just does it part-time. Lambda seems interesting. You think between web dev and data science, I imagine there are more web dev jobs out there. It depends. Is the Node course on your website gone? No, it's still there. Should be there. Should be there. Yeah, it's still there. What are you talking about? It's right here. Yeah, it's learn how to build APIs with Node. $10. It's not my course. Mike actually wrote it. He's the expert at making APIs. How many full projects do you think is needed? I think 3 good ones. Same beard struggle. Yeah, dude, Thor is sweet. I also got Iron Man. I put him on there later. What chair do you recommend for better coding? Well, I think obviously you need to buy my specific DX Racer chair. This actually isn't a DX Racer chair. This is a Von Racer, which is discount DX Racer. Is it true web development is in demand? Well, look, I just type web development on Indeed, okay? So we'll go here. Here, look, I got you. Look, I got it all fancy today. Let me move this over some. All right. So if I come over here and I type web developer, we got, this is just Salt Lake City. We got a lot of jobs here. If I just do this, we got even more jobs. 37,000, 38,000 in the 95,000 range. Like we got a lot of choices here. Give an example for a good project. Something with sockets. I always say this. I say the same thing. Sockets. There's tons of, you know, I would say that's in demand. And that's just typing web dev, not software. Death Academy, what'd you say? I don't know. I'm going to go back to here. How hard is it to get sponsored for an H-1B? So H-1Bs in the U.S. usually look for a degree, if we're going to be honest. It's not always the case. Turn around and stop neglecting me. Are you at my window? What up, lads? How's it going, Ace? How can self-taught devs get a feel for agile methodology just working with teams? And I mean, there's not... Agile is kind of like this thing that has like a flow to it, but it's not going to be really your job to make it. It's just your job to do it type deal. You know what I mean? Chat app is good. Chat app is good. Solid. Make private rooms. So personal messages, BMs and PMs, all that stuff. Girls, a lot of the time, don't want to be hit on at the gym. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. I go to the gym to work out, not talk to girls, because they already know that they're going to be stared at there. I mean, like, you can do it if you want. I just think go to like a bar or something, you know, where they're expecting to get, I don't know. They just want to work out, so you have to interrupt their routine to do it. That'd be my opinion. Can we get on the list? Oh, so email that to me. So grindreal@gmail.com. Are there any main hub cities for web devs, or pretty evenly? No, it's not. It's not even. Okay, so obviously you got San Francisco, super saturated. I wouldn't live there. You got Austin, Texas. You got Houston, Texas. You got Atlanta. Salt Lake City is good. Seattle is good. Portland is good. Jacksonville, Florida is good. Mainly C# area though. Massachusetts is good. New York City is good. Oh, it's in your store, but not under courses. Yeah, I'm still working on it. What's your take on 40-something getting into dev? So go watch Craig's video. Craig might, you know, he's doing Flatiron coding bootcamp, but he's 46, so he seems to be doing fine. You want to learn how to create a website from scratch, but compared to React or Angular, it isn't quite as popular. Python for web dev is not that popular in general. Seems risky to hit on girls. That's only risk if you care about rejection. I don't care about rejection. If they say no, it's like, great. If they say, oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, cool. Can you guys hear each other's thoughts? Can you like finish each other's sentences? Like, I don't know. Who cares? What if the girl's giving you the eyes? Don't be weird. Don't refer to it as giving you the eyes. Just make a note that she's giving an indicator of interest. That's creepy. What exactly is considered as .NET Dev? .NET development. What kind of chair is that? Is it great for your back? It's okay. This is a Von Racer. It's not the greatest. A lot of creeps in here. You're not wrong. Atlanta Tyler Technologies hired like 100 people. Huh. What up? What up, Earns? I don't know. Do you like this angle better or just like a close-up of my face? Because normally I set the camera like right here. And I just have it pointing at my face. You're creating a .NET app as we speak. Nice. MD, what up? Should I learn .NET? My bad, I missed your answer. I don't like .NET. Why not Mac? That's a loaded question that will only result in dislikes. Show us your latest resume. Yeah, it's on my store. You can go buy it if you want. Nice try, though. It's more personable if I'm this way, but I'm not even looking at the camera, just looking at the chat. I feel like a shroud angle stream. What's your favorite TV show right now? I don't have one, but give me about 10 more days, I think, and it'll be Game of Thrones. I don't know. What have I been watching? I like Forensic Files. I just like Forensic Files. They're like, we found what looked to be the color of someone's shoe, and you're like, what? How would you know that? And due to that, we found the killer. Wait, what? I don't know. I just like Forensic Files. Why do you prefer Windows? I prefer Windows because I need the power that Windows can give me and the price that Windows charges. If I want Unix, I have emulators that I can use. Best JavaScript testing framework? Jasmine is popular. Jest seems to be really popular. Put your chat on the phone and look at the camera. Nah. How to start applying for jobs? You just apply. Click the apply, upload the resume. That's what we do. Let's start a band. I don't have any instruments in my house right now, but we could. How to apply to jobs, huh? We haven't got there yet. No one, like, someone give me a city and we'll go look that up. And I'll show you what to do. Someone, oh, okay, all right, that's too vague. Let's do like, give me like a role. Give me like a tech stack or something. Like front end in Pennsylvania. How much dedicated RAM do you have in that bad boy? Well, when I need more, number one, I just download more. And then number two, I have 64 gigs of RGB Corsair 3200 megahertz. Let me just nerd out. No, I need, give me a tech stack or a job, and then I'll do it. Band name Josh and the Flukes. Do you think a YouTube developer will make him at some advantage? I don't think it will give him an advantage. He could leverage that, right? So if I applied to a job and the job told me no, I would just go on YouTube and be like, yeah, this company right here, they told me no, and here's why. Now they have 60,000 people looking at them, and they're like, eh. I don't know. You can kind of leverage that. Angular and Java Spring in Minneapolis. All right. Angular. Sorry. I should just make this like whoever donates, that's what I'll do. That's what I should do, because otherwise I don't want to be that way. That's douchey. You want Minneapolis? All right, let's convert over. Angular and .NET. I don't know. What's your experience base? Greetings from Ukraine. What up? Cleveland. By the way, here's Twitch. Please go follow me on Twitch. I really like to stream there because Twitch will give me my sub button, and all I got to do to get sub button on Twitch is stream 2 more times. So I'd really appreciate that if you go follow me there. All right. That doesn't look too bad. Cleveland. All right, Mike. Thanks for the 2. .NET with Angular. So that seems to be the situation. You're gonna be making Angular directives in a .NET backend. You're gonna be serving up Angular. What's the job situation in Utah? Entry level full stack React Node. It's pretty good. Lots of recruiters here, that's for sure. I'll do this one for you, and then we'll go to Cleveland, Mike. Please hold. So project will start at 6 months. Wait, what does that mean? You got to be a U.S. citizen. 3+ years, at least 6 months of hands-on experience with Angular 2 or greater. Must know TypeScript. Well, that's because Angular is all TypeScript. Is this Ninja? What up? I appreciate the compliment, but I don't have pink hair. Excellent written, oral, communication skills. I feel like if they left communication out, people would meme oral skills. Let's see. I don't know how it would apply to this. So Intertech Inc. Side hustles besides blogging and YouTube. You got a lot of side hustles you can do. You could do digital marketing for people. You could manage their social media. You could freelance video for people. For me, like side hustles, everything I do is a side hustle, and then it all adds up. So Intertech Inc. Let's go look here. So this is a dev shop. Looks like they do a lot for training. Okay, so they train people. I don't know. Does this help you? Side skill trolling? Could be. What's up, Josh? How are you? I'm good, man. Connor, thanks for hanging out. Careers. Let's take a look. Oh, you get a 3-month sabbatical, so you get 3-month vacation for every 7 years you work there. I mean, that's a long time. Flexible work culture. Majority of employees work from home. Hey, that's good. They didn't even mention that. So this is one of those things, right? This is one of those things, Stream, where companies won't put remote up front because they know if they do that, they're going to get 900 million applications. Do you need a college degree to get a job? Yes. You need a PhD in nothing. So, signing bonus. That's cool. Mid-size employee. I mean, this looks like a great place. To be honest, I would definitely apply here. Busting your butt applying to Utah, currently in LA, could be your problem. I mean, you got to put in your cover letter. If you want to relocate, you got to put. I keep reading the chat and get distracted. If you want to relocate, you got to put in your cover letter, I am willing to relocate. I do not currently reside in X being where you're applying to, and you have to say, but I am willing to relocate if given the opportunity. Something like that. Oh, so, all right, look, dude, if you get hired here, use my referral code, $300. I'll split it with you. Candidate referral program. Why would a company... I don't know, that seems weird to be so open and upfront about that. I don't know. I would apply. It seems really corporate, though, so you might have a difficult time. All right, Mike wanted Cleveland. He didn't give me much info. He just said Cleveland. Save your money and practice skills in whatever field. Yeah. Zoom in more. All right. Enhance. Why did I type in Cleveland in the job? Cleveland. Why can't I type? All right, let's do developer. If you really want to get vague. Hey Josh, how about React to NYC? React to NYC is pretty saturated. I've seen that a lot already. I know that for a fact there's jobs there, but there's a lot of, they want senior stuff. Everybody wants senior. That's what they put, and then they drop down their expectations until they can't, if they can't find anybody. I have no college degree. What can I do? Please give me advice. You learn how to code and you apply. That's it. It's a simple process. Fullstackdev.net. Responsive employer. Okay, so what this sign in here means, this little check mark, usually means that as soon as you apply, you get an email telling you to go to like HackerRank, and it's just an automated reply. Hey Josh, first time catching you live. Jax05. Appreciate you, fam. 76 to 109. Okay, so you can't even look at this. That's Indeed estimate. That's just to get you to click on it. Well, that stinks. I mean, it's saturated, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. Just New York is really expensive, and I know React is really hot there. New York has a lot of startups. Startups like to use what's hot. Right now, what's hot is React. Let's take a look. So this is the Moss Corporation. Bachelor's or equivalent practical experience. So basically, you can just nullify this entire sentence here. A strong team player. Okay, that's nothing. Like anytime you see anything other than like a technology, just ignore it because that's expected as a normal human being. New portfolio review vid. Yeah, that was like 2 days ago. 4 years of relevant experience. Whatever. So what we can do to see if we can bypass this, it says 4 years, right? So what we'll do here, we'll take this Moss Corporation. We'll open a new tab. We'll paste it in there. And we'll type Moss Corporation Careers. We'll go to Moss Corporation Careers. We want to find their actual corporate. So we found it. Moss Inc. is what it looks like. Not page not found. Oh, that's great. That's weird. Maybe this isn't the right one. Is this it? Moss Corporation? Okay, so what you can normally do anyways is you can go to the company and you can find the careers page, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that's not listed on the job sites because it costs money to post on job sites and you only get to post one job. So go to their careers. I've found multiple junior positions that are not listed by going to the corporate page and looking at /careers. Yikes. You like coding, but it seems like mostly depends on you working on project and developing skills rather than knowing people and hoping to make it. I mean, pretty much. It's not what you know, it's who you blow. I I mean, networking is a big deal. Do you think digital marketing is easier to learn for remote job than web dev? Easier to learn. Digital marketing is mostly psychology and knowing how to use different platforms, ad services, and being able to convince another company or whatever that you can raise their sales if they give you money, and if it's worth it. So if they give you $1,000 a month, but you only bring them $1,000 more money, right? That's not getting them anything. What did I miss? Should I choose a career that I'm good at but I don't like, or one that I'm in love but I'm in mediocre? All right, so I'm not you, dude. That's hard. You got to figure out, like, I don't particularly love code, as I've said many times, right? I like doing it when I need to, when I'm solving a problem that requires it. But, like, I get to do YouTube, so I love doing YouTube and making videos and editing, and that's why I put random shit like zoo B-roll in my intros and stuff. So you got to get as close as you can to what you like and then figure out a way to monetize it. You're not going to be like a full always do what you don't listen to George. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't always do what you love. Get as close as you can to what you love and figure out a way to monetize it and make a living. Is coding too hard? Absolutely. You should quit. No, man, it's not hard. It's actually pretty encouraging to hear you don't enjoy code. Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite thing in the whole world. I'm not going to wake up every day, open up Visual Studio Code here. Oh, what can I code today? Like, that's not me. I'm just like, oh, so I want to make this plugin for my website. What do I need to do? And then I'll go like research it. And then I'll figure out what I need to do. If I was like, oh, you can do this thing, but some guy built it in Python and it's like kind of close to what I want. I'll be like, all right, well, I guess I'm learning Python. Don't listen to George. Josh 2019. Brandon. Switch screens, by the way. I'm trying to help Cleveland Mike. He gave me $2, okay? I need to give him his $2 worth. C#. Let's go back here to Penske. That's too big of a company. Great day improvements. Let's go there. A successful. Here's how you know. HR wrote this. .net is required. Okay. Did you get that? .net and .net. Do something practical and bring your dreams with you. I mean, sort of, yeah. You don't enjoy code too much, but you do. Yeah, exactly. Any ideas to get started in NYC? You don't really have an option for relocation. So this is the thing, chat. Well, okay. Do you not have an option because you can't afford it? Because companies will pay you. They paid me for my first job. Josh, remote jobs, secure jobs? No job is secure. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. No company loyalty. No secure jobs. The only security you have are in the skills that you know, right? You need to know that you could get another job at any time. You need that confidence. You can't just get a job and be so thankful and not feel like you can ever get another job, because then when you get laid off or the company gets bought out or your position gets eliminated or whatever, you're going to be like, oh shit, right? You're going to go through that confidence dip. Like, you need to know at all times, I could leave this if I needed to. That's security, not the company giving you a paycheck and promising you that they, will continue to do so. Let me zoom back out. By the way, we're live on Twitch. If you enjoy the stream, please go follow me on Twitch. I'd like to get my affiliate sub button. All I got to do is stream a couple more times. Here's the link. Stream, thank you. All right, I'm gonna go back here. Oh, I thought I had it on desktop recording with cam. My bad. I'm over here thinking I'm up here in the corner. Whatever. I hope that helped, Mike. Definitely apply to that company. Great day improvements, though. What is this? You use any dating apps? You should have more followers. I don't really... Maybe. A lot of people don't like that. I read a comment earlier today on my YouTube Worth $2. Mike, I appreciate that. It's worth $2 to you. Give me a company, Mike. Give me a company specifically that you find in Cleveland, and we'll look at it. On the house. So people from outside USA can work in it? Yes, as contractors, it's easier. What makes you a good developer? Are you asking me specifically or in general? Josh uses YouTube for dating? Yeah, you should see all the thirst I get on Instagram. You want to see? Just kidding, there's not any. Will this stream be available later? Yes. Yes, it will. JavaScript government interview? That's a tough one. Are we talking US government? What are we talking? Means like it doesn't really work that well. And F means I'm not really interested because most girls that I've seen here on Tinder are like getting pointless degrees, and like every girl has a picture of snowboarding or rock climbing or snowboarding or it's somewhere in the desert or like with their dog, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like there's no value there. It's just no value added for me. I want to, like, if I was going to be with a girl, I would want her to kind of be a hustler, you know, like, except, you know, in a legal way, not on like a street corner, you know what I mean? Now I got to delete the stream. Dating apps are whack. Yeah, I mean, I prefer just to approach in person. I don't know. It seems to like there's a lot of like I'm here for a good time, not for a long time, and there's a lot of like, you know, spoil me, and I'm just like, no. Should you apply for jobs even if you don't have a portfolio yet? I mean, they're gonna want a portfolio. Videos have been great. You're transitioning out of the military, about to graduate. Programmers boot camp. Your videos have been great. Hey, thanks, Jefferson. Good luck getting out of the military. Should you put that you're a software developer in your Tinder bio? I mean, you're just gonna, I don't know. It's up to you. They're probably gonna think you have a lot of money then. Maybe. Or they're gonna think you're a nerd. Who knows? What types of projects to do for full stack development? What stack are you working with? I like Firebase. I always say Firebase because it's free. Anyone can learn it. Documentation is pretty good. Are UI UX designers paid well in the USA? Because here they're paid a lot less than back end and front end developers. Yeah, they're paid well. I think they usually make 90 to 100. If it's not too much, could you quickly search in San Diego? Mark, I got you, fam. Do you think applying for dev jobs is someone who's intermediate? Yeah, definitely apply. You have a software engineering degree if it's relevant. I mean, it's probably a checkbox. It's an extra checkbox. I'm not going to say like it's make or break. It's up to the company, but apply. Josh, are you hiring someone as your assistant or free? Wait, what? No. I don't have any assistants. I do everything by hand. All right, so let me go over here because Mark, I don't know why I read Mark, you want San Diego? I'm not going to look up entry level because I don't think you need to do that. I'm just going to put developer and I'm going to put San Diego. This is really low. This might be entry level. Idea pros. 4 years experience. It's going to be difficult. Here's one. Experience entry level. Boom. Got you, fam, right here. Nomad Temporary Housing. And that's the name of the company. So it's not a temporary job. What are your top income streams in order? Affiliates, YouTube, teaching, sponsorships. So right here, let me find it. All right, well, let's go find it right here then. We'll look for careers. How do you go about prepping for tech interviews? Can't wrap your head around some of the algorithms, get stumped on HackerRank. That's fine. That's cool, dude. Everyone gets stumped. That's what they're there for. Where can I look for a syllabus of all the paths to take? I don't really know. Ghost in the background. Yep. What tips you have for JavaScript interview? I mean, not specific. Just go to Glassdoor and look up what they've been asked before. What moves do you use? I forget the name. So here's the website. I don't actually know if there's a careers page on it. Doesn't look like they are. So, all right. So what you could do, Mark. Here we go. We got a nice small company here. They're paying hourly. It's a 1-year-long contract. If you really want to make a good impression, bruh, right here. Call this number. Call this number and be like, hi, I noticed you were hiring. I'd like to talk to somebody, whoever's in charge of that. They're probably going to tell you to apply online, and you can be like, boom, I already applied online. And then, you know, could I please talk to someone? I'm very interested in this. I have a passion about XYZ, you know? I don't know. That's what I do, Mark. You got some, you got direct contact, which is very, very rare. And this is an entry-level position, $30, $40 an hour, Mark. Is Ruby a good starting language? I don't like Ruby. I'd go with Python. Or JavaScript. Look up 2019 dev roadmap. I don't know. That's all speculation, dude. Reached out last week. The bootcamp in Vegas. You quit. Appreciate your insights. Now back to square one with the self-taught approach. What bootcamp? Well, you don't have to name names. I'm just curious. Let's look. Here we go. Oh, here's a roadmap. Fancy. All right, so here you go. I'll drop this in the chat for you, for you dudes. Maybe I'll make a video on this. That'd be good, right? Or I think I would probably modify this some. But here you go, dudes. There's your front end path. Good work. Dude, our freelancing website and Twitter clone worth it. Project for landing an internship. Don't look for internships. Look for regular jobs. What are your opinions on self-taught data science? I think self-taught data science is great, but people that hire data science want math degrees a lot. Yeah, I'm actually, so this is a roadmap, right? So I actually have a similar product that I have. It should be in the Twitch chat. I thought I had it open there. There you go. What? Really? I thought I am logged in. All right, hold on. Oh, let me log in. Wow, I'm not even logged into my own Twitch. That's how much of a great YouTuber I am. All right. There's the link for Twitch. I would appreciate it, guys, if you go follow me on Twitch or go watch on Twitch, because I really want to get my sub button. Please, please, please go follow. Will you check entry-level positions in St. Louis? Emilio, you don't need entry-level, but we'll look. Thanks for the 2. Did I miss any other questions? Did I go to college? I have a mechanical engineering degree. My degree is in the closet over there. Is the Odin project not as good? What do you mean? The Odin project emphasizes Ruby on Rails, not really just flat Ruby. All right. 1 semester away from finishing CE. What sorts of projects should you try to create? You don't have many projects currently. Many or any? It's a difference. Mike, what I would do, are you going to do front end or back end? Clarify. You don't have to donate again. Just type it in the chat. Software support engineer. So if you want to look for entry level jobs without typing in entry, which is what companies do, just look for the lower salary estimates. So like 55, that's pretty low. That's probably close to junior. So here's one, Coolfire Solutions. This is a pretty huge range. So when I read this, yeah, you can see it. Okay. When I read this, I see junior to mid-level in this. What's the difference between entry and junior? Nothing. Just out of curiosity, why did you start streaming on Twitch? So YouTube says that I'm qualified to have a channel membership, or the support people said I'm qualified to have a channel membership button, a little sub button, like Chris Sean has. But they told me we also don't know when we're going to give it to you. And there's really nothing you can do about it. So I'm like, all right, let's go to Twitch, because all I have to do on Twitch is follow X, Y, and Z steps, and then I get it. I figure you'd like to do a bit of both, front end and back end. Mike, give me your languages. What's smarter to learn for getting a job? Angular, React, or Vue? Probably like Laravel. Skip the line. Go to Laravel. Right, so we were looking... No, not at this. St. Louis. This one, right? Coolfire Solutions, what we were looking at? Yeah. Bachelor's degree, yeah, they don't care. Experience in at least one or more. So there's no actual years of experience here required. Yeah, entry level and junior and intern specifically decide how much you get paid. Phone screen on Monday. Good luck, dude. So what we could do is type Coolfire Solutions Careers. That's a really long query. So 1 month ago, I don't know how I feel about that. They might respond, they might not. Is it normal? JavaScript feels so hard because HTML and CSS are very linear. You build the site from top to bottom, right? CSS is you just pick what you want, you style it. JavaScript is like, all right, now we're moving this data from this function to this function to this function, and then back up over here to this one, and then yeah, of course it's not linear like that. You were looking for something like that, dude? You're welcome. Thank the dude who said to Google it. All right, let's view all openings. So they have a couple here, UI UX. Software engineer 5 months ago. So it looks like they're just reoccurringly hiring. So you look like you might have an opportunity here. But let's dive a little deeper. Oh, it brings you to Indeed, their actual job posting. I mean, this looks pretty standard. Currently working as a junior developer on .NET. Should you continue with the job or look to your master's? You should definitely just do the job. A master, what you pay for a master's is not going to make up for the... No, don't do it. Make money with WordPress is possible and where? Yeah, you can make money with WordPress, but you can either do ads, you could do sponsored ads, you could do WooCommerce, which is like Shopify where you sell stuff. That's what I do. Yeah, I mean, you can make money lots of different ways with WordPress. Software engineers only jobs with a degree? No degree needed. Where can I find remote job offers? Maybe not remote job offers, but so you wanted some in Edmonton, right? I'll get that in a sec. Here, so you can go to here we go. remoteok.io. This is a good one. And you scroll down here. Lots of stuff posted. I don't know why this has a YouTube icon. It's weird. Coding challenge. And they want you to spend 5+ hours building an API for summer. I mean, it sounds pretty normal. You should ask to be compensated. Well, I don't know. 5 hours is not that much. If it was like 8 hours plus, I'd probably ask to be compensated for it. How can I create a backend in C++? That's a good question. I don't know. Mike, I hope it helps. Keep up the great work. Mike, just type in JavaScript full stack projects. You'll find it. What was I doing? Oh, I was showing you remote OK. So there's a bunch of jobs here, but like here's the gym, guys. You gotta come here to customer support, and you gotta go. It's not customer support in like traditional. Hello, you've reached our office. How can I help you with your problem? It's not like that, okay? It's actual coding. You helping customers with their code. You're learning digital marketing, putting practices on the site. I'm gonna pull this up. Please don't have your phone number on it. But you always wanted a tech job. What's the best React.js course? All right, so I'm a big fan of Tyler McGinnis. Job market-wise, I think it will just continue to get more difficult. What website is it? This is, where was it? Here? No, that's not it. That's not it. Here. This is remoteok.io. Yeah, so these are really good jobs. Like technical support engineer. This is actual This is like actual, like a coding job. I don't know why it's titled this, but you're a developer, essentially. Have CS degree, 4 years experience. Occasionally write Python scripts to modify. Never a full-time developer. Comfortable in C++, Python. C++ is not going to do you that much. Not in the terms of the job market. Maybe. Python's gonna be better for you. I don't know what you want to do with Python. Python lets you do data science, machine learning. You can do a little web dev with Flask. Can I mod you on Twitch? I don't know how to do that. For a 100K job, what's the pocket money approximately? Depends on the state that you live in, but we'll use Utah. And to do that, we'll come over here. We'll type take-home pay calculator. If you ever wanted to know what it's like to be making 100K, or just to, I don't know, fantasize, I'll show you. This is what it's like to make 100K. So I'll put 100K here. We'll do bi-weekly, which is typical for larger corporations. Allowances, we'll probably just keep those by default. And yeah, that would be it. Your take-home pay every 2 weeks is $2,736. My take-home pay for $75,000 was $2,100. So the difference between $75,000 and $100,000 is $600 a paycheck. But I mean, like, yeah, it's like a car payment or some extra food or maybe something nice, but you'd have to save for a couple paychecks to get that. But the difference in being paid 75 and 100K for a company is very big. So, you know, as you make more, you pay more. CompTIA certification with someone no job. No, the certifications you don't need it. How much do you think it would help? Unless the company says we want CompTIA, then do it. If you find a freelancing gig, you're going to be massively underpaid, probably. How many hours a day you practice coding? Like, I don't know, whatever I need to do it. That's just incredible numbers for my country. But you got to think of these numbers in percentages. You can't think of these numbers as like, the reason they get paid more is because it costs more to live, right? So it's different. If you get paid 1,000 euros a month there, and your rent is 100 euros a month, right? So it's the same. You would get paid roughly. Let's take a look at it. This is what you get paid roughly a month. So 54, whatever. And let's say your rent is like $4,000. Okay. So now you have like $1,400 left. Now what do you do? Well, you got a $400 car payment. So now you're down to $1,000 left. Well, now you got $600 in utilities. Okay. Now you got like $500 left. So you see how that just disappears really fast? It's all about percentages of living. It's not that much money when it costs a lot to live. 36K in taxes. What? This is 3,800. That's what your biweekly is, and your taxes there. Yeah. It's interesting. You don't, yeah, it's, yeah. What do I think about SAP certification? Is it worth it? No. Unless your company requires it, it's not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know. Did I miss any questions? But you can modify these. Okay, so like if you're an employee here, you don't get to modify your taxes. If you're self-employed like me, you get to business expense stuff. But because you're an employee, you don't get to business expense stuff, which means, yeah, you know, like if you want to have a camera and you want to make a YouTube channel as an employee, hey, you can't mark that off as a business expense because that's your take-home money. Whereas me, I get money. That's my business. I can go buy a camera and I get to deduct that off my taxes. I can't talk. Eat at least 1K for food every month if you go out and eat a lot. Well, I mean, you shouldn't go out and eat a lot. Who do you use for your design needs? I do everything myself. I design everything myself. Here is the thumbnail. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Look at my face. Mid-sentence. I didn't say I was the greatest designer. I just do it all myself. All right, we come back to full screen here. 401k, vision, life, dental, other perks that make up for the reason why freelancers can ask to get paid more. So this is endeavors. You really want to know? This is what happens when you're self-employed. You have to pay 15.6% tax. If you're a W-2 employee, you only have to pay 7.6% tax. So you literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're employed for a company, the company pays your 7% or whatever, your 7.8%. When you're self-employed, you're your own company and an employee, so you get to pay both. And so freelancers have to pay more in taxes. Yes, they get to business expense, but only a certain amount. So depends. But endeavor. That's some more reasons. Do I play any video games? You can write off expense. Sometimes. If you're a contractor but you work in office, it's hard to business expense stuff because you're gonna try to get that work at home credit, where you write off everything in your office and your internet and stuff. But if you're going to the office every day, you can't really write that off. Where should you start as a WooCommerce developer? You go to here. Look, I'll do it in a second maybe. There's lots of ways to getting around paying the extra tax. Yes, it's called an S corporation, but it only works if you make about $30,000 or more. I know because I'm an S corporation. Do you need good SQL to apply? I've had some SQL tests before. I would apply. I would learn some more SQL. If you didn't use React at your actual company, we don't care. It doesn't count. A lot of jobs, well, those are jobs you don't want to work at. Do you need a degree to become a good developer? No. What's a realistic junior dev salary for Los Angeles, California? Probably like $100,000. I'd say junior in California in general is probably like $80,000 at the minimum. $100,000 is more reasonable. How do you know when you're good enough? You're not gonna know. You gotta apply and get rejected, my dude. You're not gonna know. No one comes down. No one's like, Rick Solorio, you have been selected to apply for jobs. You are now ready. Like, that doesn't happen. You just gotta apply. How many of your cohort mates have jobs at this point? Me and one other dude. The same two dudes. No one else. Where are you getting junior dev salary expectations? He said Los Angeles. So I'm thinking Los Angeles. That's what I've seen. Where am I getting them? That's my rough estimation from my searching. $80K being extremely high. I think most of the offers for San Francisco grads are 100 plus. Do I need a computer to code because I only have a typewriter? Jake, you could do it typewriting, no problem. Just make sure to Ajax. Well, then you know more than me. Thanks for clarifying. Hello from Brazil. How many days do you need to start a company? Wait, what? You can start it. What? How do you start a company if you have to wait to start a company? What? Have you got more how to create your portfolio videos? Where to find them? I don't know. They're pretty self-explanatory, I think, ish. 45K at most. 80K for SF. San Francisco is about 100. Carlos, what's up? Devon, Canada. What? How's the street triple treating me? Oh, it's so good. So it's pretty warm out today. Probably just gonna go. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I could like add motorcycle vlog footage into the videos, but how do you do that? I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, that's me every day. Hello, I'm very smart. I know more than you. How's automation in the cloud? I don't know. Thoughts on Vue.js? I've never really messed with it. It's kind of weird to me. Still learning, but you go on Indeed to look at these jobs and you see a lot of them require UI UX experience. Is that necessary? You need to be able to convert mockups. So what you're going to get, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this Photoshop right here. This is Photoshop. And what designers will love to give you are these things. So what you're seeing right here are ruler lines. And so you're going to get a mockup. Looks kind of like this. And I mean, this over here is going to be a lot more organized into like different layers and stuff, but you're going to get a mock-up, a picture of what they want the site to look like, and it's going to have some grid lines and spacing like this. And it's going to be your job to make this into a web page according to these values. Like you can see the numbers here of where they're at. So this is what your, UI UX means. You can open this up, you can break this apart, convert this into a web page. That's what they need you for. Or they need you to know that for. Anyways. Latency is a pain with a typewriter. Dude, coding on a typewriter is like, it's like 2001 internet. I prefer coding on a typewriter. Let's look at jobs in Canada. I don't know why I read that as Cuba. In a previous live, you mentioned you can learn HTML, CSS. A little exaggeration, I guess, but could you mention the 20% to get 80% results? Yeah, so basically you need to know most of the attributes. Divs, image tags, p tags, anchor tags, image tags, how to import and export stuff, script tags, link tags, how the header information works, how the meta information works, and the header tags. What else? I probably missed some major stuff. Article tags, semantic HTML, that's about it. Can we see a sample? No, because if you see the sample, then you get all the goods. That's not fair. What motorcycle do you have? I have a Triumph Speed 1050, Speed Triple. Are you more inclined towards front end or back end? I like design, so obviously I would probably do neither and just make videos and do like digital marketing at this point. Moman, dude, what up? You're torn between game dev or software. Not sure what to. Okay, so game dev is not going to pay you shit because there are 900 people waiting to game dev. I mean, there's also 900 people for web dev, but game dev is just so they can work you to the bone, and there's just going to be someone behind you. Like, you'll never have a secure job because everyone wants to make video games. San Francisco versus Seattle salary? I'm not sure. We can look. Let's take a look. Wait, open that one. We're gonna base this off of our 2-second Indeed here. Nice dust. Dude, appreciate you. Thanks for noticing. I have I live in a desert where there's dust storms and I keep my windows open, so it happens. Burned out from being a waiter. You know UI UX? Currently on your second semester. Should you start applying? Absolutely. I mean, if you're confident in your design ability and user research ability, apply. What kind of jobs with Java? I'm not sure. Are you the only one that doesn't care for game dev? I think if I were to have unlimited money and I wanted to code, I would only do game dev. I'm not going to make some phone app or a website. I don't care about that. I want to make something that you can do that's interactive. India versus US salary, Josh. Okay, so I can just tell you there's a huge difference. Nice Ragnarok. Dude, thanks. What do you think about this one? Oh, wait. I got more tabs open. Tabs on Windows. Avengers. How can you find jobs in New York without looking at Indeed? Oh, all right. That's a good question. Here, I'll tell you. You go to stackoverflow.com. We'll go here. We'll zoom in a little bit so I can make sure you see this. Right? Oh, well, yeah, jobs right here. Click jobs. We'll come over here. We'll type New York. That's not it. It's over here. Search. And then there's a bunch of stuff in New York. Try to sort by newest, generally. Front-end engineer, 150 to 175. I wonder what the experience requirements are. Extensive. Oh, that's vague. I like how they just like didn't include her in the picture. They just cut her off. Best online class for React. It's Tyler McGinnis. So this is online. Tyler McGinnis is online. This is not a boot camp or anything. Let's go to courses. TylerMcGinnis.com. I should be getting paid for this. I don't even know this dude. I don't even think this dude knows who I am. But he's got a bunch of stuff in here. If they get outdated, he'll give you your money back. That's his like guarantee. Is web dev still in demand? Yeah. 100%. Still a beginner, but you're going to build some static sites for local businesses to gain experience. How would you go about charging, or should it be free? So the one I did was free, but not really. It was like I traded it for unlimited sub sandwiches. So now if I can just walk down there and just get unlimited subs for the rest of my life, that was kind of my trade. But ideally, you should ask if they have a budget and what is it. And if they say, oh, our budget's like $400, then you can be like, oh, well, I was thinking it was, for you, it's going to be roughly $450. Well, it looks like we can't afford that. Oh, well, is there anything we could do? Like, maybe trade some value there. Or you could just be like, yeah, I'll do it for $3 just to make them happy. It's up to you. What did you do before your boot camp? I worked as a mechanical engineer. You're going to the React AMS Conf. Any advice? I've never been to a conference. Josh, you rock. I love you too. Easiest city in the U.S. to break in as a junior dev. So right now, I'll be honest, Salt Lake City is pretty good. Salt Lake City is great. There's always companies hiring here. There's a lot of recruiters too. I would probably say Atlanta. Atlanta's also good. Austin, Texas is very good. Probably those. $3 billion, I'll take nothing. Yeah, exactly. Enterprise versus startup, salaries, interviews, pros, cons. Oh man, that's a loaded question, but I'll do my best here. Startup, you're going to have flexibility. You're going to get paid less. Enterprise, you're going to get paid probably more, but you're not going to be able to do as much. You got a great idea. Too bad, because you have 6 managers. Number 1 tip for college grad. You better have a portfolio, and that should better be loaded with projects. Because everyone else in college is not making projects on the weekends. You know what they're doing? They're partying. What are you doing? You're building projects. What else are you doing? You're like, hey, I got this job offer. And they're going to be like, oh, man, I can't find a job. That's on them. Why did I stop being a mechanical engineer? Because I hated it. How do you determine the price of a website? Based on the numbers of hours you put into it? I don't know. Don't charge hourly, because then you have to sell time. Don't sell time, H1VS. That is my tip of the day. Do not sell time. Sell results, okay? So if they tell you what they want on their, I guess, page, their project, they tell you what they want. So it's going to be 6 pages, simple front, about us page, landing page, contact page, menu page, whatever, right? You're going to be like, oh, that's 6 pages? That's going to be about $100 a page. So $600, whatever you want to charge, whatever you think you can get. And then if they want more in the contract, if you are not happy with these results and require modifications, you can either charge at a 50% rate, or you could be like, well, this will be $50 an hour after that, or something like that. There's lots of ways you can do it. What caused the change in work? Have you ever been depressed in a job? Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, it was not good. I was in a clean room with white walls, padded room, and a bunny suit all day. Couldn't see the sun for 13 hours. Come in at 3:30, leave at 7:30 at night. Do that 4 days a week. Wanted to die. This is the worst. Also, cubicle city, cubicle farms. That sucked. Also, just corporate culture, sucking dicks to get promotions and stuff. I don't know. It wasn't for me. Most lucrative junior positions. Probably full stack. There's not going to be junior DevOps. You kind of learn that on the job. Do you still study new languages in your spare? I teach code. I teach people how to code Mondays and Tuesdays. Do you have to have a portfolio to apply? You don't have to, but even in some of the jobs here, there'll be like, please include link to portfolio. Dog, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, hold on. I don't know what they're doing. All right. MDE stuff? No. That was for mechanical engineer job. Yes, it was. It was also yeah, I mean, it's Cubicle Farm. It was just like, ugh. Mike is on. Mike, are you streaming? Guys, can you do me one favor? Mike has been streaming for a while now. He needs 10 followers to get his affiliate. So Mike, if you could just drop your link in the chat, I would appreciate that. He just needs 10 followers and then he can start making money on Twitch. That's it. Also, I'm streaming on Twitch too, and I'd really love it if you go watch me there instead of YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I love you, but give me my sub button. Please go follow. You want to see the dogs? All right, hold on. Come here, buddy. Come here, big man. Ugh, this is a terrible decision because I have a white shirt on. Now I'm gonna have this dog on me. Sort of content you got? He kind of similar to mine, but he makes code stuff too. Difference between React and React Native. React Native is for mobile. React is not. What should a Unity dev do with a physics degree? Learn about .NET to become hireable for a junior. Wait, what? I mean, yeah, Unity will transfer for the most part. I don't know what happened. You good up there, dude? He seems to be good. Dogs or riot. That's what they normally say, right? There you go, buddy. He likes he's probably the goodest of good boys. Hey, buddy. You have no work experience. What should I mention on the cover letter? Even oh man, the shirt's just gonna have hair all over it. Wait, let me scroll up. Do dev jobs really have? Yes, they do. 100%. What do you put on the cover letter if you fill the resume with project? You just say that. Please have a look at my projects to see some examples of my experience. Did I train them? I mean, they're trained, but can you collect examples of test assignments companies use to recruit? I mean, maybe, but you might get sued. How do you deal with working alone? I'm pretty chill working alone. I don't mind working alone. I'm pretty happy being alone. I mean, it's not like I'm always alone. Like, I'll go to the gym and go ride my bike places, go hang out with some girls. I mean, whatever. Tried Upwork, but you feel like it's going slow. I answered, Vlad. Send a message to Brazil. What up, Diego? Ken, what's up? What'd I miss? Where do you get ideas for portfolio? Just type that in. Just type it into Google. Do you track time? Sometimes. I mean, I have a list. I always have a list of what I'm doing. Do I like parkour? I mean, what? Yo, hang out with girls. All right, let me get them over. I'll bring them over like right now. What do you know about the truing boot? I don't know anything about it. Is it good? Some girl messaged me at the moment. Please hold. Coding Phase is live on Twitch if you want to go watch him. What other notifications? Lots of people on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you, people on Twitch. Who let the dogs out? It's some say to this day. There's still this question goes unanswered. Taylor, I'm glad someone gets the sense of humor here. My sense of humor is just say things to see if anybody notices. And then if they get it, it's funny. So that's what I like. Do you know where one can get started on digital marketing? Okay. It's a vague question. What kind of digital marketing? Video, social media, sales? How do you get girls when no job? Why would you tell them that you're unemployed? Come on, bro. Mac versus Windows. Android, like, you're just going to piss people off. Like, even if you have good arguments for either one. What's up, bro? We're just chilling. Just, you know, come to Twitch, everybody. Oh, yeah. Also, Mike, post your thing again. How do you choose the students you teach on Mondays and Tuesdays? I have a list of students. I don't choose them. I just say, here's my schedule. Please book a time. And then they book it. Are you a gamer? If yes, which games do you play? Let me show you. I'll show you what I got right now. No one cares, right? But this is what I got. I got lots of games installed. Stuff that I never play. Sales or social based? Thoughts on Andrew Yang? I don't really have any thoughts. So I got a bunch of stuff in here. None of it's really installed. I don't play games that much. I think I got BattleNet. Everybody leaves. Yeah, please go follow Mike. All he needs is 10 follows and he can be affiliate on Twitch. I think that's fair. He makes good content. He hustles. All that stuff. So obviously I got that. WoW. Mainly just play Overwatch. This is the only thing I have installed. Wallpaper Engine, yep. You were supposed to make video about LLC. I did. Please go watch it. How important is it to learn unit testing? PHP. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the job. Oh, restart now for updates. How much charge for mentorship? I mean, I don't really do it that much anymore. Right now, I only have one. Outside of open classrooms, which is where I mentor code, outside of open classrooms, I only have one student, and I don't really want to do anymore. I charge $500 a month, but if I had to do it now, I'd probably charge $1,000 because I hate selling my time. Pickup artistry developer is the best. Do you have any foreign students, like extremely foreign with bad English? Yes. I mean, I have had some. I had a girl from Japan. Make more LLC video? What does that mean? Do I play PUBG? I saw someone. I have that here. I don't know if it's installed. I've been playing Ring of Elysium. That's fun. I have PUBG, but yeah. Right. Where is it? Here. Yeah. It's just not installed. I got 200 hours on that. Why do you hate selling your time? Because you can't scale selling your time. That's what I was telling you, dude. Like, you have 168 hours in a week. You can sell no more hours in that week than physics says you can. Dylan Israel gave me props on my intro. I think Dylan, yeah, Dylan likes my intros. I messaged him on Instagram and then I forgot, and then we stopped talking. I should make another one. Do you have the Epic launcher? Of course I do, but the only reason I have it is for the Unreal Game Dev engine, which I haven't messed with. I keep telling myself I will. Why would you pick Python over JavaScript? I don't know. Josh, at what point? There's no point. You just gotta apply, dude. Maybe I should make another video. How to know when you're ready for jobs 2019. And then I'll literally just copy and paste my other video content onto this. And that'll be the whole joke. Because nothing changes. Except for that ad revenue. That'd be good. How do I know if I'm studying the right things to find a job? I mean, you got to look in your area. How about jobs in Houston? Do I play FIFA? No. I would rather go play soccer in real life than play soccer in a video game. What's a typical working day for me? I mean, I don't know. It's not as organized as you would think it is. What size are your monitors? 27 inches. Gym today? In a little bit. It's 1:30. Streamlabs seems to have a large delay. You might be better off opening the stream. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wake up, I play with my dogs, write down everything I'm going to do for the day, usually get distracted with emails and Slack, and then talk to people in Discord and a bunch of stuff. Will I go to 0? What? Go to master's degree in general computer with some design electives. Help you find a no degree is going to help you. Since you don't track your time, how long do you normally work in a day? I track my time in like working hours, but nobody's paying me hourly because I don't sell my time hourly. So I get paid on results. So sometimes I just sit down and I just get a bunch of shit done. And then sometimes I'll work for 30 minutes and then take 4 hours and do nothing and just play with my dogs and walk around, mow my lawn, whatever, right? And then sometimes, then I'll just, get a lot of shit done. It doesn't... I get paid on results. I know what I have to make to pay my bills every month, and so... Do I work remote all the time? Yeah, no one tells me where to be or what to do, how to do it. And I will never work for someone who says that. Remote or death? It's like taxes or death, except for remote or death. What's the best design pattern to get a job? I mean, there's no best design pattern. Depends on what you want to do. Is it worth it to learn Ruby? House jobs in Colorado? I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm going to Colorado tonight at 11. What text editor do you prefer? Visual Studio Code. How do you feel about blockchain? Blockchain is good. Crypto is not. What would you be doing if you're not doing front end? What? I'd be doing YouTube. How hard was it to get a remote job? I only applied to remote jobs until they all said no, and then I had to get an office job. And so my first job was office, and I was like, let me work 2 days remote. Yeah, I'm going to Denver tomorrow for a day, and then I'm coming back at 11 p.m. Yeah, so if you guys know anything in Denver, let me know where to go, what to see, what to do, what to check out. Right now I'm going to go eat, like, I think tomorrow on the list, I'm going to make like a little video on it, but like I'm going to go eat some snake hot dogs. You guys ever had snake hot dogs? Me either. Should be good. So I guess we learn whatever language is popping in our area. It depends. If you want remote, go to the remote websites. We work remotely. Look what they're using, and then learn that. I don't know. How do you feel about CSS frameworks? I think they work together. What is this? This is a Galaxy Note 9. How hard is it to get a job as a non-American? It's not hard. Here in Denver, there's lots of jobs, but the companies offering are mixed. But Ben, what should I do for fun? Where should I go? Anything I should go see? Which framework is best? I don't think there is a best framework. It's difficult. Comedy Works. I'm not sure if I have time to go. That's the thing, because comedy shows are at night, and I got to be back at the airport by like 8. Hot dog pizza sounds good. What? By the way, guys, if you enjoy the stream, please follow me, hit the like button. I would appreciate if you just go to the bottom and hit that. Future business plans. Future business plans is to continue what I want to do. Ideally, I'd like to do something like Corridor Digital. I'd like to have a podcast eventually. I'd also like to have like a gaming channel. I know, like when I say gaming channel, it'd be like a like think Node. So no college degree at all. No. Do you still use jQuery? I don't have a code job. I do my own stuff. I use jQuery sometimes. Yeah, tech stack doesn't matter. Your ability to learn tech. So this guy right here, he gets it. Right here. Simonage. This guy. You can see him. What up, dude from Greece? Thanks for the vids. Really enjoy them, Nick. I appreciate you. Thanks for enjoying them. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for telling me that. Hope you're having a great Friday. What types of projects? All projects. But what's more important is that you need to... Come on now. Here. Do you earn from YouTube? Yes. I make money on YouTube. How long did it take to get where you're at? I failed a lot of different businesses. I've tried to open a lot of businesses before, and they all failed. But I'm decent at video. I think. About 2 years. 3 years. Are you a web developer? I mean, I'm a whatever I am doing to make money developer. I don't know if I have a title. I don't think titles matter. I don't think you should care about titles either. How do I get my portfolio site? Send it to grindreel@gmail.com. Zeries. Yeah, you get it. Do you think it would be possible to get a remote job in Silly? What is Silly? And get to live like Adam? Basically, yeah, it's possible. What's your favorite language? I don't have one. Because I don't care enough. I just use what I need to get stuff done. Like, so if I'm developing my website, if I'm working on my website is built with PHP and WordPress. I guess my favorite language is PHP. That's how it works. Josh is a smart cookie. Can I be a brownie instead? I kind of want brownies. Shadow your titles. What can you do with .NET? I'm not sure. How to make a quick buck. How flexible are your morals is the question that I would ask you. No, I mean, there's lots of apps. Like, there's lots of phone apps. You guys can go, like, if you want money, go walk dogs for a living. You guys want me to make a video about this? Because you don't need a degree to make money. Learn code because you like coding and solving problems, I guess. Don't do it just for a high salary, okay? Josh, do you have your own site? Yeah, it's called grindreel.com. What do I think about Stefan? He's chill, dude. He lives in Canada, right? You miss your ex, or are you over it? I don't know. I'm good. I don't think about it. I got too much shit to do. I can't be dwelling on that. You can if a company decided to sponsor you. Wait, what? You applied for interviews, even successfully passed whiteboard, but haven't got hired. How do you know you successfully passed? You have a degree and some projects from school. Any suggestions? Josiah? I mean, are you messaging them? Are you emailing them back? Let them know. Like, be like, can you tell me why this didn't work out? I thought it was going to be... How long have you been streaming, Mike? An hour and 28 minutes. What is the motto behind Grind Reel? So grind, right? The daily grind, documenting of what I'm doing, making videos, and then talking about kind of how to do it. But people don't care. Like, I try to make videos about how to make YouTube and how to grow and how to make money, and people just don't care. If they can't make money like today, they don't want it. What if I told you last year I made $156,000? Like, and that was on my own. Like, why would I ever go work for somebody again? But people don't want it. They don't want to do the daily work. So anyways, the grind reel is like documenting the grind, right? Grind reel, film reel. Is there a map for programming? Yes, Lawrence, we posted that earlier. Actually, I think I might still have it. Do you guys know what this little thing is? Oh, come on now. Over here? No. Here? So you guys need to go download this this thing called Ditto. Basically, you hit Control tilde key, and it lets you pull up everything that you've copied and pasted. So like, I don't know. I use this all the time. So let me come back in here and find it. Here you go. Here's a roadmap for you. So, and that was through these multiple income stuff you got. Yeah, I mean, so I got lots of stuff. I got affiliates, I got products that I sell, I got courses that I sell, I got YouTube ad revenue, I got occasional donations. I don't talk about money because when you talk about having money, people think that you're already rich, right? And they're like, oh, why should I, I don't know. But at the same time, people are like, oh, this shit does work because he does have money. It's weird. Can you post on Twitch? Yeah, I got you. Like, I wouldn't have the money if people didn't enjoy the stuff, right? So that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's because of you guys. But the better, like, the more you help people, the more people help you. And that's how it works. But let me tell you one thing. I did have to pay $32,000 in taxes last week. That was fun. That's like a nice ass brand new car. You make $4K a month passively. Took me 8 months to get there after spending 7 months to learn how to code and be good at it. Exactly. Yep. Can I get a visa to work in the USA without a degree? That's going to be difficult. Maybe. Might happen. It's inspiring when you talk about money. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want, like, I live very minimal. Really like the portfolio reviews, made projects, blog, search name. Not sure what to put on your homepage? Okay, so this is the thing you put on your homepage. You put everything on your homepage. If you make me navigate to another page to find your projects or your resume, you're done. Everything on a portfolio goes on main page. I need to see those projects. I need to see that portfolio. I need to see those LinkedIn, GitHub buttons. Everything main page. You don't even need other pages, so take all that shit away. Someone donated $1 earlier. Thank you, by the way. Will you be streaming 2 hours from now? I don't know. I always say I'm going to stream an hour, and then it goes. Have you hit $1 million? No. Can almost buy a Tesla Model 3 with that cash. Yeah, good thing I didn't, though, because then IRS would be coming. No lube. Thoughts on the tech lead? I don't really have any thoughts. I don't watch his stuff that much. How'd you learn what video editing and what equipment to buy? I just watched a bunch of videos. I mean, like, so. Let me go to my main. Let's see. So I have like a bunch of different Gmail accounts. Oh, nope. In before demonetized. Oh, okay. Royalty free. Good. Okay, cool. So what, Armando, I don't know. I watch a lot of video stuff on YouTube. I self-taught, totally. And I think I'm terrible. So bad. Josh, stop insulting me on Gmail. What are you talking about, Patrick? Is this the real Patrick? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, Ryan. I'll answer yours, Lamps. I promise. For skills while applying to jobs, should you use years experience from work or personal projects? You can't count personal project time as it. You're going to get called out on it. You can try, because I've tried. And you're going to get called out on it. They're going to be like, oh, well, did you get paid to do this? And if you say no, they're going to be like, yeah. And if you say yes, you've lied. How flexible are your morals? Let me ask that question. Don't try to put personal projects. Don't try to pass that shit off as professional. Patrick, how's your Friday, dude? You doing all right? How do I stay motivated to code? Sometimes you have no drive to do it. Lamps are great. You don't have to be motivated to code, my guy. That is a myth. You do not have to be motivated to do anything. You just have to do it. Like, I could tell you about 20 minutes before doing this stream, I was like, oh, I need to stream, but I don't want to do it. Like, but I enjoy doing it. I'm here doing it. I'm glad that I did. This is how it goes. Ready to get back to the grindstone? Triple bite next week, yeah? Why do we get calls from mostly Indian recruiters? I'm not sure. I just know it's popular there. Do I watch any TV? Game of Thrones? If I took your advice and said 3 billion, nothing. Ryan, I hope that helps. How was Callie with Patrick? I gotta say, Patrick is probably the most positive person that you've ever met. Like, despite him living in 500 square foot apartment, he's the most positive person that you've ever met. He doesn't complain about shit. He just does things, and he keeps it all. He kind of keeps it bottled up. That's what I would say about Patrick. Free super chat on me? Thanks, dude. How do you get free super chats? Can I super chat myself? So the skill is being able to ignore your own motivation? No, the skill is discipline. But seriously, Patrick is like, I don't know. He's a good guy. Would definitely go back. But Patrick, you should come here. That should be the, like, you should figure out a way to, like, I don't know. You have kids. That's the thing. Oh, you're YouTube Premium? Oh, guys, if you have YouTube Premium, toss me your free super chat. Isn't that what you say on Twitch? Or if you're Twitch Prime, give me your free sub. I don't know. Grindreel email. So it's grindreel at Gmail. Grindmail. What happened to Aaron in beta? I don't know. I know he's really active on Instagram. I know he's there like right now. I think he's always got a story happening. I could try to find it. He just doesn't post on YouTube. Did you read Jocko Willink's book? The question, Mike, is which one? Are you talking about the dichotomy of leadership or extreme ownership? But yes, I've read both. Here's 5 for your love. Patrick, stop. Is Pluralsight enough to be a good software engineer? Pluralsight's great. I think it teaches like enterprise skills. He's still in beta. Guys, if you enjoy the stream, please go check out the Twitch. I'd appreciate that very much. Thanks for the content. Oh, Mark, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. If you're out there creeping and just lurking and you don't say anything, I don't know why you don't, but just I want you to know that I appreciate you because I lurk on streams a lot, and I just want to acknowledge you guys out there that aren't saying anything. But I appreciate you. Patrick memes in real life. Patrick is a meme in real life. That's a good question. We should ask. I'll ask. Lamps are great. What are your PC specs? Patrick, I'll ask for you. Serious. Just wait. Just give me a minute. Let me do my magic. You're appreciated. I appreciate you, Sleepy Bra. My PC specs, I have a 1950X, 64 gigs of RAM, and what else? Oh, 2 1080s. You're trying to get into boot camp, but credit is an issue. Credit should not be an issue. I don't know, is it because you're going to a boot camp that charges up front? Then you're trying to get financial aid, so you're trying to get a loan, and then they're checking your credit to see if you can pay back that loan. How dare acknowledge us lurkers. I appreciate all you guys. Jesus, dude, I'm extremely jealous. It's not like that. I need it for After Effects. So the ability to scrub in my timeline, yeah. It's weird on YouTube. You got worse quality, but audio match. So this is the thing right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this Elgato causes a slight unsync in the delay. That's the issue. Lurker here, just enjoy hearing you talk. Almost became a software engineer, but decided to become a fashion designer instead. Surely, it's all good. Caesar, for the $3.99. Thanks for sharing your advice. I appreciate that, Caesar. You're only lurking because you're working on your portfolio website? Well, get back to work. Go back to lurk. 2080 or 2x 1080. It's the same thing. Literally, like, NVIDIA's like, why make new products when we can just take two 1080s and stack them on top of each other? What do you do for music in your videos, David? I go to Epidemic Sound. I'll show you. I pay $15 a month for this. Did Twitch go down? I don't think so. Do you have a long wait list for resume reviews? Not really. I just kind of Google resume in my email. Well, don't Google it. I type resume in my Gmail, and then So Epidemic Sound, let me show you here. This is what I use. $15 a month. How's my day? Kryptonite, it's going good, dude. It's Friday. I'm just hanging out with you guys. We're just chatting. I'm trying to provide value as much as I can, but you guys are asking unrelated questions. I'm trying to give you guys something that you want and make it entertaining at the same time. I should go be like Ice Poseidon and then just go outside, but then I feel like someone would dox me. Starting as a systems engineer for Honeywell. What even is a systems engineer compared to a software? So systems engineer is about process flow, business process, process organization, almost like project management, except you're solving slightly more specific problems. That's what I would say. Atmos Games. Is that a YouTuber? What is 2 plus 2? Oh, man. Dude, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. Hey, Josh, love your content. Hellstorm Angel. Dude, you're the man, girl. You're the girl. I mean, I don't know how to phrase that. Why would it matter if you were doxxed? I'm not saying it matters if I was doxxed. I just don't want people to come to my house. That's all. Not that I care. I actually thought about because the girl doesn't live here anymore. The girl that used to live in my house, my ex-girlfriend, she doesn't live here anymore. I thought about kind of like opening it up to people that I really know. Like Patrick could come here, Mike could come here, Craig, other people that I really know could come here. You know, anyone that you've seen on the channel that I really know, come hang out. Kind of like a Jake Pauler's house, but not as dumb. What's the email you can send your resume to? Yeah, it's grindreel@gmail.com. Who it is? New phone? Please don't get me demonetized. 5 steps to start making games. Dude, I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down to do a collab. But the thing with collabing with people with 100+ subs is that they don't want to, like, they just don't want to. They don't want to collab with me because the value proposition isn't there. Do you think we would ever dive into game development? Lamps are great. I have dove into game development, and you can see my game on the store right now. Go to Rocket Sling. Here, I'll show you. I'm on Android because it's only on Android. iOS got taken down because I didn't update it. Yes, I would love to make a game on Unreal Engine. I might do that. Yeah. Oh, another person asked, does blogging make as much as YouTube? The thing with blogging is you need internet traffic to go to your blog. With YouTube, there's already traffic on YouTube so that people can come and they can find me. It's a lot easier to siphon traffic on a platform that has traffic than generate traffic and then drive that to a blog. See what I'm saying? Here is my game. Go download it if you got Android. Sorry if it runs like poop. I haven't updated it in a while. You should have way more subscribers. I don't, maybe, but I guess the proof is in the pudding is what they say. Let me go back to this. Turn the extra room into a nice podcast interview. Maybe. Then I have to buy podcast gear. But even then, I don't know who would listen to the podcast. I don't know if it'd be worth it. Maybe they celebrate if they believe you'll grow a higher number. Yeah, maybe. So the value proposition typically, like, so for example, Traversy, what happened to job hunting? That's a good question. It started off that way. A Traversy Media, right? Like, I'll talk to him, but he has like literally 9 times as many subs as I do. So it's like, the value's not there. What do I give him? He gives me way more than I can give him. And so it's not equivalent. He might be able to do it just out of the kindness of his heart. If he was like, here you go, Josh, here's a shout out, but I don't know. I'll get there. What would the podcast consist of? Did you give up on the paramotor thing? No. I'm waiting for a little bit warmer weather and I might sign up. David. That's funny stuff. Got Udemy courses down. Now you're trying to create something yourself, reading guides, docs, fixing small issues in our project income. Nice, dude. That's how you do it. Is it true dev jobs increase every year? Yes. Bro, can I look into Cognizant? I think we did this. I remember this sounds familiar to me, but let's go ahead and let's look it up. Here you go. Oh, wait, what is this? Is it a good company to get experience? They basically rent developers out to other companies. Yeah, so this is actually really common. This is essentially a recruiter. You're on the right track. Yes, confirmed you're on the right track. Why is Go so popular? I don't think it's so popular. I've never used it. Never had a reason to. Isn't Cognizant? No, that's it starts with an R or something like that. This isn't a boot camp, Patrick. This is like a company. This is just a dev shop. What you're talking about here is a dev shop or a recruiting firm that has inside devs. So this place that I recruited at, I guess, or almost took a job for, so they're recruiters and they did what this does. So you go to different companies, they're like, hey, we need somebody for 6 months. Well, you work at this company and they send you there for 6 months. And then, yeah, Reviture, that. And then you come back to this company and then you work inside modifying stuff when you don't have a job. And then another company's like, hey, we need a dev for 5 months. And then boom, you go to that company. So it's like, it's always up and down like that. Did I miss a question, Min? Min, I missed your question, but I'm looking. I don't have a favorite tech stack if you asked that earlier. Oh my gosh, hold on. My dogs are losing their bananas. Please hold. Enjoy this empty chair. Please. I'll just mute my mic. Hold on. Sorry, stream. I got crazy dogs. What did I miss? Yeah, if you like bouncing around from job to job, then you can definitely like dev shops are good for that. This cord. Here you go. Please go follow me on Twitch. I would love you if you did that. We'll stay live for another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes here. Then we've been streaming for 2 hours, and I think that is good enough for today. Then I have to edit this video with Tom. Thanks for appreciating the ones who's lurking. I appreciate all the lurkers. If you're lurking on Twitch, if you're even on there, if you're lurking on YouTube, I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Friday. How should we improve problem-solving skills? Does it need to... Wait, what? You just solve problems. How do you improve it? They just do more? Tom, no. Her name is spelled like this. T-O-H-M. Yeah. If you guys got suggestions for a job or a company you want me to look up, we could probably look at how to... you know, how to apply. So for Cognizant, this one here would probably be, and there's a lot of jobs. Holy balls. Digital. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a pretty decent place. Definitely apply. IPS or TN monitor. I think I have a TN. I don't know. Maybe, I don't think this is IPS. Can I look up Airbnb? You want to see Airbnb? All right. Airbnb careers. Here we go. So they have temp work. Duolingo, maybe. What's the most common problem you've seen on people's sites? They have their picture. Finance, engineering, probably engineering. Oh, look, interns. And stuff in China. I'm not sure. Like, this is such a huge one of those like startup companies, like Uber, Facebook, Google. Like, this is one of those huge companies that it's almost akin to like it's not small enough to. Oh, Mike, congratulations! You got affiliate. Now you can start monetizing what you do for people. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing to Michael. He makes really good stuff. He also made a course. I'm not shilling the course, but I will show you the course. Just cuz. So this is actually Mike's course. You don't need to know anything about Node, and you can build an API, and then you can put that on your project portfolio. He wanted a shot at it, so this is his stuff. You can see his little card right here. He's got his little Twitch, got a little YouTube. Mike's a good dude. You should go subscribe. All right, Airbnb. What basic qualities should one need for an internship? Preferably remote. I mean, qualities, trust. Trust is a big one. Your ability to stand out as an applicant is going to be your main thing as remote. Drop the link to that site. Sure. Here you go. This is everything I got right now. He's got the Node, and he has his cover letter on there, where he used his cover letter to get a job from boot camp. Because, you know, zero experience. People are like, what do you do if you have zero experience? Well, Mike, he's got you covered. Would we advise to get in-person developer job as a recent bootcamp graduate? It depends on the company. So I've had in-person developer jobs, and like nobody wanted to help you. So you need to vet when you go to your first job. Please make sure that they're willing to teach you. Please make sure it's okay if you go walk up to somebody that's working, and be like, hey man, I got a question. Can you help me for a second? Like, make sure that they're willing to help you. Can I check touring bootcamp when you come to Denver? That would be helpful. Well, maybe. I don't know if I have time. I'm only there for like 7 hours. When to transition from front end to back end? If you want to. I don't think there's a when. How many hours did you practice problem solving? I don't know. I practiced problem solving since I was born. I don't know. I put the little blocks into the circle, right? You take the cube and you try to shove it in the circle, and then that doesn't work. So you cram it in there even more with a hammer, and then it works. And then your mom's like, no, you're dumb. Put it in the one that's a cube. I don't know. I practice problem solving all the time. I don't have hours, dude. It's not a big deal. The sun went out. Oh no. Dogs. Okay, you're free to go. Hold on, I gotta change the battery. GH5 life. My battery died. Which website is to apply for jobs? Indeed.com, Stack Overflow. I think you want to look up Will Jones, happy to help. Snapchat and Hulu. Snapchat careers? Sure. Digital marketing manager. These are such huge companies that it's so hard. Like the bigger. Oh, it is vlog. You're right. Because I turned the camera off. The bigger the company is, the more strict their hiring process is. And that's why I go specifically for smaller companies, because you can get your foot in the door. Like, you might find some like little shop that's opening, or like some little nonprofit, and they just want to pay some guy. Like, those are the jobs you want. These here, they have a set process. Like, you might be able to message a hiring manager on LinkedIn. That'd be like your best get, like your best bet. It's Aries nose. Look, this is the, you want to see something sad? Let me show you. I feel like this gives me anxiety without me noticing it really, but like, you can see here, the stream started off really well, and then it's just been dying for the past half hour. But that's how it goes, I guess. Maybe it'll come back up. I keep seeing the number and I keep telling myself, oh shit, people aren't being interested. I just thought I'd make you guys aware of that. Like, let's see. Because of Twitch, perhaps? That's not Twitch, that's just YouTube. Dude, just started watching your vids. What's your first step into learning code? Here, let me help you with that, Otacon. I got you with this roadmap. Would you ever do a video about your favorite VS Code extension? Yeah, actually, I would, but I only have like 5. Cue violin music, yep. It had glitched at one point, and I don't think everyone knew to refresh. Oh, Shirley knows. Any specific filters to find smaller shops hiring? That's a good question. Let me think about that, Jay. I don't know if there's a way to filter. I would just look at the amount of, like, how big the company is. Most job sites will say how big the company is. I'm going to change my camera so it's not so gray, and you're going to see the colors pop a lot more. Just give me 1 second. This is Vlog. This is what I film in, which gives me more information to edit my videos later. It's what I normally film in, so give me 1 second. See how the color's back? Glassdoor has estimates. Yeah, you could use that. By the way, this is the Twitch. If you haven't already gone to watch me there, I would appreciate that. Patrick, you're gonna be good, dude. You'll be all right. You want Dialexa? Yeah, let's look up Dialexa. So what size company is ideal? I would say 1 to 50. 200's getting there. 1 to 100, Listen to Any Given Day and it's an epic band. Oh yeah, dude. Got them all over here. If you like metal, I guess. So we want careers, I think. Workable. Oh, that's good. Front-end dev, software engineer, machine learning, digital product designer. This looks good. Dallas, Texas, not bad. What are the qualifications? So here you go, guys. Right here. Boom. This is why portfolio matters. A portfolio of work that you can present. Send us an online link if you have one. This is the make or break right here. Didn't you listen to metal? If you're in the Discord, you can see what I'm listening to on Spotify all the time. I have like tons. This is like this. Look, this is my most recent album. And then what else do I got? More metal. Random music, stuff that I can't play or I get demonetized, basically. Yeah, but portfolio here. This is your bread and butter. So this is actually a really junior position reading this. Accepting and providing thoughtful, respectful, constructive. Okay, that's cool. Definitely apply to this. Here. There you go. Do one need an audience to earn as much as you, or can you do it quietly? So it's not about that. It's about how you don't necessarily need an audience to make money. You just need to provide value to other people on a massive scale. Whether that turns them into an audience or not is what you sell, or what kind of value you provide. How can you outshine other candidates if you don't have enough experience? what is enough experience, right? That's how you outshine. You outshine by being way more passionate about them. As far as their product, I have no idea. I have no idea what the company actually does. Right? Architect efficient and reusable front-end systems that drive complex web applications. This is the most ambiguous shit you've ever read in your life. Have you listened to Hybrid Theory or Meteor? Are you talking about like Linkin Park? Of course. Is the portfolio more important than the other frameworks listed? There is no other frameworks in here. I mean, just these, right? So this is cancer. Don't do this one. Ember's bad. Angular is good. React is good. I would say portfolio is going to bring you in. Portfolio is what's going to get you into the room, right? Like it's going to bring you in there. Then you get a shot to know this. What do you think about the phrase fake it until you make it? I would say fake it until you become it. I would say sometimes you have... So this is the thing, right? Some people actually fake it and just totally bullshit and aren't qualified. And then some people think that they aren't qualified. Like public speaking, for example. People think that they're not good public speakers and then they go and do it and they pretend like they're confident. And, you know, like... It's like... there's a difference. If you think that you're not good enough, but you really are, and you just don't have any confidence, it's easier to kind of fake it until you make it in that way, until you recognize your own confidence. But if you're just going to straight bullshit somebody, they're going to figure it out and they're going to fire you. Sir, can an Asian get a remote? What? I don't think it matters where you're from. Anyone can get a remote job. Can you from Stack Over? Of course you can. I mean, what? You can't work if any of these companies... Need advice for hunting back-end jobs? Most stuff is about front-end. I would say, David, this would be my pro tip for you, David. Go to these job sites, like Indeed, Stack Overflow, whatever, and then type in full stack. And then when you apply to the full stack position, just put, I am a full stack developer with emphasis on back-end. I think that's pretty clear. Chances are, regardless if you're front-end or back-end, you're going to be doing some of each. How's my day? It's good, dude. How's your day? Any advice to overcome imposter syndrome? Yeah, so RV, you're asking the wrong question, my dude, my girl, whatever. You don't want to overcome it. You just want to work with it. It's not always a bad thing. If you have imposter syndrome, that's good. That means you're keeping yourself in check. The problem is imposter syndrome makes it feel like you're not qualified. You gotta know that they hired you. That there's a reason. They see your potential, but you don't. You know what I mean? So you got to work through it. You got to work with it. It can become a partner. It can help check yourself when you start thinking that you know everything. Imposter syndrome, like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing. That's good. That is good. I just answered your question. You're welcome. Like, there's a common phrase by Winston Churchill, if you're going through hell, keep going. It's kind of like, kind of like, it's like imposter syndrome. Sorry, I read, Guillaume, you didn't receive anything. Where should I send my receipt number? I can see it. You should get it. Like, did you put your email in there? Bud, dude, what up? Embrace the suck. Is Angular dead? No, it's not. Can all companies take aptitude tests? What? It depends. Most of them will give you a test. Mike, I don't know if you're still in here. Hey, do you work out and does it help you in your job? I don't know. Flex the guns a little bit. Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, I work out. Does it help me? I don't know. Yeah, it was through PayPal. I can see it here. I can see it. Just let me do it after the stream. Is that cool? It should email you though. Just check your spam. It's going good, bud. How are you? Is it necessary to Lear aptitude? What? If you're not in Discord, by the way, that's where I'm at when I'm not streaming. And if you want to message me, just shoot me a message, and it goes to my phone. Typically. Seriously, it should be in your spam. If anything, I don't know. Let me make sure that you can't check out as a guest from now on, because you should have to put your email in at some point, right? Sometimes it marks it as processing. Let me look. I don't want to pull up the info on the stream. That's all I'm saying. How to practice data structure algorithm problems other than leak code and cracking the coding interview. Ronnie Lee, have I got a website for you, my dude? Pramp.com. They're not paying me. Here. Go here. On that grind. Good stuff, dude. PRAMP. You can see it there. Oh, you can't see it. Here, Pramp. Go there. They used to sponsor me, and then they sent me an email, and they were like, Josh, we're changing directions. We're no longer doing stuff on YouTube. And I was like, okay. We had plans to come up with a bunch of different ways, because I think this is good. And that, my friend, is why you never put all your eggs in one basket, because you think you got something good going, it's going good for a little bit, and they're just like, yeah, sorry, no, not anymore, goodbye. And so you always got to have those multiple streams to back up on. Move the camera. Okay. Is this Björg? I think this is what you want, right? You want to see the links? So this. I'm just kidding. I can just post the link if you want. This is for everyone on Twitch. There you go. If we're allowed to do shoutouts, Andrew Mead. I guess. For someone who's new to the field, do you recommend bootcamp, self-taught, or trying to apply my BA to it? Yeah, don't worry about your degree. Either degree, it's irrelevant. You should always try to be self-taught first. That might not work. Try again. Might not work. Try one more time. And if that doesn't work, go to... Yeah, okay, got it. It was in spam. Good. I don't know why it's in spam. Sorry about that, dude. Still play Halo? Dude, I got Halo on the background right now. Top podcasts. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I don't want to listen to podcasts that much. Maybe Tim Ferriss podcast. Leaving for work. Oh, leaving work. Dude, I've been streaming forever. Brandon, appreciate you. Can a person learn coding while watching others code and make the app copying what they're... Yeah, so, can you learn code? You can learn by watching, right? Monkey see, monkey do type deal, but you're going to need to create some modification of that or just try to do something on your own. Yeah, so Arian, you asked about the picture earlier. It's because people are judgmental. Like, what happens if you have a picture on your... What happens if you have a picture on your... portfolio and you look like, let's say the hiring manager is a girl and you look like her ex-boyfriend, regardless of what she thinks consciously, she's gonna be like, maybe not, maybe that's a generalization, but like, that shit happens. People are judgmental. They don't need to know what you look like, they need to know what you can do. Okay, that's why you don't put it on there. How to learn the MERN stack well enough to get hired? That's a good question. Define well enough. Depends on what the company needs. I know you're a great proponent of Lambda. What advantage? I wouldn't say great proponent. I would just say I would go there if I could. See, or you look like Shrek. See, Iron Z or Earns or whatever. Like you're the one that's judgmental. See what I'm saying? Patch video was awesome. Totally didn't tear up. Of course not. Who is here? I don't know. So what advantages would you say that at 30,000 capped opposed to a community college course? A community college course is just one course for, I don't know, 2 hours twice a week for 6 months, versus Lambda School is 9 months, 40 hours a week, projects, you get computer science and you get front end. You get a whole you get a web dev boot camp and you get a computer science boot camp together at Lambda. So typical boot camps are just 3 months of web dev. Lambda's web dev boot camp, computer science boot camp. And then you get Lambda Next, which is basically just a full-time, it's like a full-time job hunting boot. So it's like 3 boot camps. You get web dev boot camp, you get computer science boot camp, and then you get job hunting boot camp, pretty much. So I don't know. You only pay back 30,000. I forget what you have to be making, but you don't pay back 30,000 if you make 50K. You're judgmental too. I'm a perceiver. What? Is JavaScript the best language? Yeah. Just use anime girls as your avatar and portfolio. Of course. University is 27 quid. Worth it or nah? I'm going to say nah. I tried to say quid. I said quid just for you, Chris. Because that's what you call it, right? Not Great British pounds. Quid. Can you stream some League, bro? I would only stream Overwatch, and then everyone would leave. We should do like some subscriber streams or something. It's a 70%. Yeah, if you make at least 50, but I don't know what you would need to. Yeah, so at about 83 you pay. So thanks for doing the math. But that's only for 2 years, right? So it's whatever you get up to for 2 years. After 2 years, it's done. I don't think it's worth it though, Chris. On a more serious note. Tracy knows. Tracy, that's the first thing you've said since you've been here, but I appreciate you. Who gets better contracts, data science or DevOps guys? I don't know. Okay, so 27,000 quid. I mean, I get it's like $1, right? But 27K quid. What are some obvious signs that a company may be downsizing soon? Go to the company's career page and look to see if they're hiring. So chances are they're about to fire all your asses and they're about to hire 2 new people that are cheaper than all you. Check to make sure outsourcing is probably, increasing. That's not good. Also, they should generally they should be transparent with their finances, but CEOs don't like to do that because they pay you $50,000 a year and they make $1 million, right? Obviously, you're gonna be like, bro, you can't even pull up Power. Have you ever been in like college class and you're like, how do you have a PhD but you can't even work this computer and get PowerPoint up? Like that's how it is for CEOs a lot, right? A lot of CEOs aren't that smart, but somehow they convinced you that they're gonna pay you 50 and they take $1 million as a salary. So like, I don't know. That's why people aren't transparent about their finances, but good companies are, with good CEOs that make good decisions. I've unfortunately had the opportunity to have ones that aren't so transparent. Just passed 7 Lambda Sprint, intermediate, nice. Dude, what you do with PHP? I have a website that's built with PHP. You forgot how to declare variables. No big deal, dude. You're just under pressure. 2 years experience without a degree in a city nobody knows enough to be considered or equivalent in job. Well, so Ivan, you gotta apply remote, my dude. Matt, you didn't get the job. That's great. I mean, like, now you can get another job. All right, think about it. Like, I know you wanted the job, but if they don't want you, you can either have the mindset of like, well, let me convince you otherwise, or just be like, you know what? If you don't want to work with me, I don't want to work with you. You imagine how stressful that would be? But I'm always on the mindset of like, let me try to convince you to see if we can work something out. I know you said no, but hold on, let's talk about it. I had a video about machine learning. Have you studied it more? Do I have more videos? No. Do you play Total War or Rising Storm? I have Rising Storm. I don't have any more machine learning videos. I haven't done any more because nobody watched it because it had too much math. What you do with PHP in industry? Laravel, Cake, WordPress. Best programming languages to learn in 20Q9. Well, there's only 4 quarters typically in a year. That's a good question. What's the site earlier you showed for finding remote jobs? RemoteOK.io. We work remotely and Stack Overflow. Let me open up those for you right now. Nice to catch a stream. Follow your videos. Your inspiration. Keep it going, dude. Freelance web dev, starting a business with your friend. Any advice on getting your first gig? We both have experience. You need a brand. Oliver, you need to start documenting what you've done for other people. Here, let me pull it up. So this is the thing. Getting your first gig, you just need to start. This is what you do. You go to Google Maps and you look for little shops around you on Google Maps, just little businesses, and you click. You click on those sites and you see if they're garbage. And then you basically walk in and you're like, "Hi, like buy something first." If it's like a little shop, just like buy something for $1, so it's not like scamming them. Nobody likes pushy salespeople. I don't know. That's what I would do. Stack Overflow. Do you code on PHP? On PHP, yeah. On it. I'm always, yep. Stack Overflow. Close that one. Then there's Remote OK. So I'm going to paste these to you here. Here's one. And then you can go to Jobs here, and you can check Remote. Always sort by newest. You're going to see a lot of the same repeat shit. Just ignore. Here's another one for you. And then also, here's We Work Remotely. This is also a good one. Almost got a job here. Didn't work out. Let me paste these over to YouTube. So this is where that ditto thing comes in handy. Can you show PHP on WordPress? What? And then also here. Would you allow a web shop client to use Let's Encrypt versus use Let's Encrypt? I mean, it's fine. I don't think, honestly, Oliver, I don't know if they would know the difference. They're gonna be like, you're the developer. You tell me. So this is what you could do, Oliver. Let's talk about hustle and a little bit of freelance business for a second. I gotta go full screen for this. Oliver, this is what you do. You say, I can get you a CA certified, HTTPS certificate, but it's going to cost you $350, and it's going to actually cost you like $20, right? But you're setting it up, you're getting it, you're making it happen. Of course, they're going to pay for it, and you just add a surcharge. So charge them, cost $20 for you to do, charge $350 for them. Let's Encrypt is better because it's free, yes. Walk in and tell them their website is garbage. Their garbage is website. Never been a full-time dev. You did build apps in C# and scripts and commands with previous jobs. Should you use? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. 400% use that experience. You wrote scripts? Do it. Everyone around you thinks you'll be successful, but you keep doubting yourself. That's imposter syndrome 101, my dude. Everyone feels that. Like, okay, chat, just do me a favor. If you've ever felt not confident in what you were doing, just put like an emoji, right? If you ever felt like, oh shit, this isn't for me, what have I done with my life? You just put an emoji. Like, I'll put an emoji. Look, we'll just do it now. I'm a squid, I guess. I mean, I don't know. We've all felt that way. That's what I'm saying. Totally normal, dude. Chris. Chris is a mammal. I should put this as like an opener to a video. We're all just here because we all feel like we don't know anything, and I'm here to tell you that's okay. That's actually good, because if you feel like you do know everything, it's time to move on to the next job. What's up, Josh? Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. You gotta work through the fear. Yep. Can I use Laravel on WordPress? Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried, never thought about it, to be honest. Question marks. Guys, if you're here and you enjoy the stream, just do me one more favor. I'm going to say it one more time because this is I got to go to Twitch at some point. But if I take Twitch affiliate, I can't stream on YouTube anymore. So that's the thing. So where is it? Please go follow me on Twitch. Well, plans you have to the future. Where do you to be in 10 years? In 10 years, I don't know, maybe traveling, making movies somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm here for you, dude. Followed. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the followers. I just really want my subscriber button. I don't know. I feel like YouTube should give it to me. Look, I'll show you. I'd be nervous with my address on YouTube. I don't have an address on YouTube. Here. Yeah, if you enjoy the stream, please hit like on the stream. It helps it. Twitch is evil. What? What's my favorite hobby to blow off steam? I mean, whip out the lotion and tissue. I mean, go to the gym, dude. Of course. Wait, so you'll switch over to Twitch permanently? No. So Twitch has an exclusivity clause. I'm not allowed to take the content from Twitch and upload it to YouTube for 24 hours. That's the thing. If you take affiliate. And you're not allowed to stream on both platforms at the same time, that's for sure. And if you stream on both platforms, they have to be different content. So, yeah. Nightbot through your address. That's not my address. That's just a P.O. box. Can we hack using Linux? Nope. No hacking here. Let's all send an email asking YouTube for the sub button. I'll show you. Let me pull it up. As you can see, channel memberships ineligible. But let's learn more about it. Eligibility, whatever. There's no like button on Twitch. That's okay. But you can see, eligibility requirements. You have more than 30,000 subscribers. You're a YouTube partner, so you get ad rev. That's me. Check. You're over 18. Check. You're in an available location. US. Check. You have agreed and are complying. Have 0 active strikes. 0 strikes. Like, I don't know what. I don't know why. And so I opened support, and I was like, please give. And they said no. That's it. So, like, I've messaged them, like, twice. And they're just like, sorry, we don't know. And so, like, I feel like this is not fair. Like, Chris, look, if we go to... Right, so we go here. We can see... Please don't get me demonetized. See, he's got the join button. This is what I want, right? 44K. I'm almost 60. Where's my join button, YouTube? Please. Chris, don't DMCA my video. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I'm forced to make alternate decisions here. Rigged. The game is rigged. I told you no because you're breaking the matrix with code interviews. Yep. Oh, someone is calling me. Should I answer? Let's answer it on stream. Hello?
Hi, it's Karen.
Hi, Karen. Whatever. What does join button do? It's like a Twitch membership. I've met several people who say they've only a few bosses. What do you mean? Karen. What year is your speed triple? I told you, it's always Karen. I make jokes about Karen in HR. She doesn't leave me alone. Laravel is like Django. No. You're turning 21. Should you do a boot camp or go to university and get a fort? Wait, you're 21 and you're deciding about university? What happened? They're just mad you won't work for them. Who knows? I personally think it's because I have a Patreon link. That's what I think. And so, yeah. You didn't do university out of high school? I mean, I would probably go to boot camp, but it sounds like you're not from the U.S. There's no Karen in HR? Well, that's not been my experience. Canada. What? I like how your emoji was a squid. What? There are a lot of clueless managers of IT projects out there. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's because there are. As Eddie would say, I don't know if you were watching the Instagram live stream earlier, but as Eddie would say, Patreon link doesn't work. Oh, rip. Basically, people in middle management aren't good enough to do the job and aren't important enough to make good decisions. So they put you in middle management, which basically means you do nothing. So that's the problem, Chris. I was like, holy shit, this is the most genius thing I've ever heard. Should I continue building my company or start build your company and do both? You can't just like to have your own company, you need to work first. You need to figure out a problem or figure out what your skill set is or figure out what you definitely don't like. Do you do mobile dev? I've only done one mobile app, and that was with Unity. So hybrid solution, never native. Dude, go free code camp. What? Wait, what was it? What's the best way to get a started web dev career after university? So after university, you need to have project portfolio. That's all it is. How hard is it to get your first job as remote? Really hard. Definitely really hard. Patreon link doesn't work. Wow, that sucks. I wonder how long that's been happening. Wow. Okay, well, this is the link to Patreon. I don't really have much on there right now. Anyways. I prefer if you just go here. This is what really supports the channel, if we're being honest. FBI, open up. 2 free code camp certs. Been building apps for 2 years. 120 applications, about a dozen interviews, 4 of which made it to the final round. No job. Do you know why? Like, do you ever follow up, Chris? You got to follow up. Are you recording yourself doing the interviews? I mean, that's like kind of. I know it's kind of maybe weird, but like, watch how you do them. I'm sure you'd be like, "Why did you say that?" Then you know not to say that next time. Would you recommend remote work for beginners? Is it better to get it's easier. It's not whether I recommend it or not. The thing with remote as a first job is that they're basically expecting you to get stuck a lot, and the other devs don't want to spend their day helping you solve one bug. They want you to be able to do it yourself, and so that's why they typically put that buffer there. But if you can somehow stand out of that, it's possible to do it. Katie did it. Should you do CS or bootcamp or both? Do a bootcamp, get a job, then make them pay for your CS degree. You should have had some internships in university and should know how to get a job. Oh. Maybe. I didn't have any internships. Well, I did in Finland, but Do I think age discrimination? I think there's discrimination of all types in not only web dev but all. Like, it exists, no doubt about it. Like, I mean, the older you are, the less likely people are to hire you, and that's just probably a fact. It sucks to say, but like, why would they want to hire you for, you know, a couple of years and then just have you retire? That's probably what they're thinking, and it sucks. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. What's a common mistake I see in junior dev projects? I don't know. It depends. Are you from Finland? Nah, I just married a girl there. Zary's knows. You're half Danish. Nice, dude. Got that potato Swedish going on. What do you think about job hopping? I think that's great. So there's two ways to get a raise. You can ask for a raise, in which case you're going to be limited by your company's so-called budget. Sorry, we don't have that in the budget, even though it probably is. They just don't want to give it to you. Or you can get a new job and just ask for way more money than what you used to get paid. That's what I did. I got paid $18 an hour, got paid $50, and then they were like, oh, what'd you make at your last job? And I was like, you know, between 50 and 80, and they're like, oh, okay, well, how's 65 sound? And I was like, sounds good. And then the next one, they were like, how much did you make? And I was like, I made $72,000. They're like, well, how does $75,000 sound? I was like, sounds good. That's how you get raises. Do people abbreviate Salt Lake City to SLC? Yeah. You guys want to know how I got my first job? I'll tell you how I got my very, very first job, working at a Subway. Or it was Wendy's. I don't know. I called up and I was like, hi, I'm calling to talk to the manager. She said she was bringing me on for a position today. I had a follow-up interview, and they're like, who's this? And I was like, yeah, my name is Josh. And they were like, we don't see you in the system. I was like, can you just give me the manager real quick? She called me yesterday, and she said that she was bringing me in, and they were like, hi, this is Dana. And I was like, yeah, you called me yesterday about a job? She's like, I don't remember that. I was like, somebody called me about a job. Like, I applied, and you guys said you were bringing me in. Like, what do I? She's like, just come on down, fill the paperwork out. And I was like, okay, cool. And that's how I got my job. Started day one. Quality, not quantity. 6 real solid projects. I think 3 would be okay. Do you think it's worthwhile to sell WordPress themes? Not really. You look stressed. Why don't you hit up some 420? I'm good, Anthony. I run too much for that stuff. How long have you been coding? You can't try that in retail? No, it didn't work. TypeScript as a whole, it's okay. I know it's just really big with Angular. Has anyone ever faked a reference? I'm pretty sure everyone just gives their friends. They're like, hey bro, this company wants to hire me. Will you be my reference? Yeah, sure. 3 projects, documentation, comments, and I would say probably the mock-ups too. The mock-ups, the wireframes, and the project management you did. How do I make $1 million a year doing WordPress freelancing? So the problem is that you've already assumed that you're going to make $1 million a year with one thing, and that's not how you do it. Let me see if Mike is streaming. Who should we host? Can we take a vote on who should we host, and then I'll head out. I don't actually know how to host on Twitch, so bear with me. Visual Studio Code is my recommended text editor. Hello again. What up? Can I put this into dark mode? There we go. More e-commerce for projects. Wait, what? WordPress sucks, don't do it. I have a WordPress website. My feels, man. Who is this? Why do I have to click? Am I going to get demonetized? 78? She doesn't need my subs. No, we got to go to the little dude. Here we go. Mike is streaming. All right, let's host Mike. Because he's actually coding stuff. All right, guys. So I'm going to host Twitch over here on Mike. And you can, check it out. I think this will be a good surprise. How do I host here? How do I do it? I'm using Windows, yeah. I have no idea how to host this. Don't tell them we're coming, by the way. How the shit? They told him. Looks like they told him. What does this button do? What does this do? /name. Wait, what? We're gonna raid Mike, but like, he doesn't know. I just don't know how to host. Damn it. /host name. I'm there. Yeah, that doesn't work. You're late now. All right, look, we'll just Google it. Nine steps with pictures because I'm actually dumb. Ah, okay. Got it. All right, Twitch. I'm going to host them. Just do me a favor and just stay for a little bit. Just surprise them. I think a raid on Mike would be good. If you're here on YouTube, just go raid Mike. Give him some love. He just got affiliate today, so he's super excited. Someone go donate like $1. Just make his day. Give him a Twitch Prime or something. I'd like to see what he did. You try to download the course, you get a 403 error. Really? What the shit? All right. Let me send it to you then, because I have to fix that. People are going to be doing that. All right. Yeah, I'm a developer. Here we go. How about raiding? Let's raid. I'm a developer, but now I do YouTube mainly. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here on YouTube, just go ahead and throw him some love. And I'm going to head out. I appreciate all you guys. I'll be back later. I'm going to edit this UI UX vid. I'll see you. How do I open this? All right. See you.